Well, I think this is a very broad question, Dr. Saab, and also it is a very thoughtful question and needs great deal of thinking and should be observed. If we view some Muslim countries, they had been occupied by foreign powers for centuries or over a century. Then they gained their liberation. So I would say in that initial state, we cannot consider that they would have adequate knowledge or experience or resources of understanding the background wisdom of the Khulafai Rashidin or the way of the Islamic State, because Islamic State did not exist in that country. So what they do is they have picked up some portion of the Islam which was easily available and major portion of the regime which has given them the independence. Now the conflict is not between the Western style of democracy or style of government or the Eastern style of government. The conflict is coming in terms with what system can you handle. Now most of us, we are in problem because we have not matured in one system or the other. And then these two systems are in conflict because religious people have not taken time and are devoted their efforts to learn what the Western system is offering. And those people who are with modern qualifications, they have not taken the time to study in depth what the Islamic government, system of government offers to them. For instance, Islam does, our beloved Prophet established a Majlis Shura, which was a small community one has to view over numbering 200,000 or one, which Majlis Shura was managing. It was not a vast millions of people, but a essence of democratic process by which you consult other people and bring them into the fold of discussion is important thing. For instance, during the Battle of Uhud, the majority of the youths agreed that battle should be fought outside Medina. Although the Prophet wanted himself to fight, just to defend the Medina, but the majority of the youths wanted to go out. So he agreed with the majority to go, even though that battle was lost. But he had gone out and taken the majority view. Sometimes these are the very beautiful things. A small incident maybe to some people. Some people may not consider this as a very significant decision, but it is the most important decision. If you look from its legality of a democratic way, through a consultative way, that Prophet did consult that with other people. So that way, when you view the Western government, that they are by the forces of the people who join their hands together to elect their leaders, to represent them. This we should accept readily, that a Muslim system already exists in this way, that it is a decision of the people who, in the earlier times, the appointments were given because there were not enough people. So a smaller group of people gave the appointments to the people in office, to take up the leadership. Now as the community grows, then more people have to be involved in order to reach the proper decision, and that should be a mutual thing and acceptable thing to the Ummah. But what is spoiling to the Muslims is not that the existence of the ideas there, but the existence of the hypocrisy and the elements of corruption which are initiated in order to corrupt the system and exploit what is available. And we Muslims then automatically land in the hand of the people who want to exploit us and use us and misuse us in every possible way.
I think that is a big issue today, because democracy is being used in many ways to repress people. Although theoretically democratic, the implementation and the procedures and so on are not democratic. And this results in small communities controlling entire nations and parts of the world even by modifying or changing the rules every now and then to suit their own purposes. Now, from all these vital issues that we have raised today in this discussion, what would be the way forward for Muslim nations?